What's bullshit but people still haven't caught on yet? Fast answers for personal transformation. Spend 40 years with muscles slowly atrophying, pack on 140 extra pounds of fat, completely neglect your physical health and no exercise. Yep, all that will be solved with some apple cider vinegar or magic berry flogged by a man in doctor's costume on daytime TV. Reddit Gold, Platinum, Silver, Premium. I still have no idea why people pay for these things. Edit, haha, very funny. Today is Giving Tuesday, go give your money to a charity instead. Some apps on the Play Store still have bots reviewing them, and some people still fall for it. Free trials that require credit card information. Manufactured outrage. Media reports some fake, exaggerated story about some insane thing that's happening that nobody in their right mind would think is okay. They call it a trend and act like it's a widespread phenomenon. Everyone reacts to this story with outrage. Now the outrage against this thing that isn't even a thing in the first place has become the story. The media reports on total non-stories that involve like one person and manufactures them as these divisive hot-button issues. Most of our tofu stories are made up. We'll add our "Am I the arsehole?" AITA for shooting my nephew because he said poop in my household. NTA, your house, your rules. Starbucks secret menu. If you roll up and ask for a Barbie frap or a cotton candy hot chocolate, baristas won't have a clue what you're talking about. It's just a bunch of drink modifications that someone slapped a name on for the internet. If you want a special drink, bring the recipe for it. Reddit mods are given coins so they can give away free awards to act as natural advertising for Reddit coins. Edit meant admins, not mods. I never understood Reddit awards at all. Like this person's comment. Want to give them something more valuable than fake internet points. Why not give US money so you can give them a worthless PNG next to the comment? Amway, worldwide dream builders, and every fucking MLM, direct sales shit out there. It's all a fucking pyramid scheme. Edit, added words. Most beautiful people lists. The amount of stuff we use because we assume that's what we need when we don't. A prime example is toothpaste. You can get by with a little dollop, but the commercials imply you need that big oil streak of it. Same with shampoo and a ton of other stuff. Basically, for a long time, if a company went to an advertising team and said, "We need a way to push more product," the first answer was almost always, show people using more of it in a commercial. People will assume they need to use more of it too. Like when Alka-Seltzer made their slogan, "Plop plop fizz fizz," and started showing 2 tablets on the front of the box. The serving size was still 1 tablet if you read the instructions, but people were convinced to start taking 2 and the sales went through the roof. Diamonds, there's so many, they're not special. Sure, they're hard, but so are plenty of other way cheaper, just as, if not prettier, gems. Cold, flu remedies. Just last week a coworker suggested the old cut onions on feet trick. What I don't doubt is that those people who really believe this experience some lessening of symptoms. However, it's not from the power of onions but belief. Placebo effect can be genuinely effective. The stock market. 98% of people can't outsmart the 2% who have the inside lane. The best thing to do is invest long term. Put your money in and leave it. I had an econ teacher once explain it to me well. He said, "Is it possible to become filthy stinking rich using the stock and futures market?" Sure. It's also possible to become filthy stinking rich by deciding to be a Hollywood celebrity. It's just not very likely. Having a political party and then acting like a fanatic about it as if it is some kind of sports team. Expiration dates. There are no laws governing what date goes on food. Your food doesn't magically go bad once it hits that date, which companies often put as the peak optimal freshness of the item. They want you to throw it out and buy more. You can easily tell if something is bad by look, smell, taste. Edit. Expiration date is sort of a general term, so I copied the following from USDA.com. Best if used by before date indicates when a product will be of best flavor or quality. It is not a purchase or safety date. Sell by date tells the store how long to display the product for sale for inventory management. It is not a safety date. Use by date is the last date recommended for the use of the product while at peak quality. It is not a safety date except for when used on infant formula as described below. Freeze by date indicates when a product should be frozen to maintain peak quality. It is not a purchase or safety date. The modern workday moving past 40 hours. Most social media, especially Instagram, it's a carefully curated fake highlight reel of people's lives. I feel like this is a banal observation, but people will still get depressed and jealous when looking at someone's Instagram, then will waste the time perfecting their own. Keeping up with the Jones for the 21st century. Here's the big secret: nobody is having that much fun. Most people are hardly having any fun at all. People desperately searching for validation by posting "tried" really need to start looking elsewhere. Most of the people who like and comment on your photos don't particularly give a shit about you, they're just doing it so you'll do the same for them. Generic prescriptions are just as good as the brand. There are a few exceptions, but really just a few, and that has more to do with inactive ingredients more than anything else. That having a baby is their most wonderful and magical experience ever. Not trying to be a terrible person. Just have a 6-month-old who is infinitely more difficult than he was at newborn stage and feeling hopeless and lost. That there are hot MILFs in your area that want to fuck. Smart water. Not sure if this counts, but I see a lot of food products labeled as gluten-free in big colorful letters, when the food inside the packaging never would have contained gluten anyway. This would be fine, but they hike the prices up, and people will pay it because they think it's been specifically prepared to exclude an ingredient which was never there in the first place. Twitter isn't real, people. Everybody on Reddit is a bot except you. Sounds like something a bot would say. Beep. Black Friday and Cyber Monday are nonsense. It's usually old shit the stores want to get rid of. Also, Amazon Prime Day is bullshit, cause most of the time it's their shitty Fire tablets and Echo Dots that are on sale. Politicians denouncing X. They don't care about X, they care about the votes they may win if they join in with the public denouncing it. They can denounce all they want. X still gon' give it to ya. X still gon' deliver to ya. That "come inside me" is code for hurry the fuck up. Plastic. Water. Bottles. Why do people spend 300x as much on a little bottle of water when you could spend like $5 minus 10 on a reusable water bottle and have basically free water all the time? Plastic water bottle companies sell their water at hundreds to thousands of times the actual price of water for literally no reason. It creates trash, and it's a waste of money. Please don't buy these folks. The citizens of the U.S. really don't have much of a choice when voting for politicians. The Democrat and Republican parties are so entrenched that they don't allow anyone else to be considered. Heck, I just received a letter from my California registrar advising me I can't vote for a presidential candidate in the primary election because I haven't declared my political party. They're keeping me from voting with the silly rules. Billionaire politicians. Detoxing. You have a liver, kidneys and lungs for a reason. You don't need a detox diet, juice cleanse or magic pill to make it happen. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more Reddit content.